At a pivotal joint press conference in Moscow, India's External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar delivered a pointed rebuke of the United States' contradictory stance on energy trade and foreign policy. His remarks were cathartic, not only in message but in clarity, seeking to expose what he termed hypocrisy in the U.S.'s approach to war-era diplomacy and international commerce. Jaishankar began with disarming candor, directly challenging the logic of tariffs imposed by former U.S. President Donald Trump over India's energy dealings with Russia. He explained that India's actions, including its elevated purchases of Russian oil, were less about geopolitical maneuvers and more about practical stability, aligned with past U.S. encouragement. Under the previous Biden administration, India had indeed been urged to contribute to global energy balance, a point Jaishankar emphasized to note that current punishments feel inconsistent. He took aim at the inconsistent targeting of India, noting that India did not rank as Russia's largest energy customer, far from it. Metaphorically, he said he was perplexed by the selective scrutiny, especially when other blocs such as China and the European Union import greater volumes. Indeed, he pointed out that India continued to grow its oil trade with the U.S., further skewing the narrative of wrongdoing. Underlying these accusations of hypocrisy is a broader point of principle: strategic autonomy. Jaishankar's words underscored India's right to pursue independent energy and trade policies in its national interest, including maintaining deep-rooted ties with both the United States and Russia. He reaffirmed the time-tested strength of India-Russia relations, including defense cooperation, joint ventures, and technology partnerships, a relationship stable since World War II. Jaishankar didn't stop at defense of India's choices, he also offered a reaffirmation of diplomatic possibility. By advocating for boosted pharmaceutical, agricultural, and textile exports to Russia, New Delhi signaled intent to rebalance bilateral trade and reinforce stability through mutual economic gain. Across the Atlantic, however, U.S. officials have kept pressure on. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent criticized India's deepening dependence on Russian energy as opportunistic profiteering, noting that India's share of Russian oil had soared to 42%, up from under 1% before the war. Bessent labeled it arbitrage, buy low in Russia, refine, and sell high globally, as undermining moral high ground. Meanwhile, Trump's trade advisor Peter Navarro upped the rhetoric, branding India as a laundromat for the Kremlin, alleging that New Delhi profits from discounted oil, a charge Jaishankar's remarks made clear he fundamentally rejected. Despite these external pressures, India's response was firm, yet not aggressive. It was defended as fair, informed, and rooted in pragmatic policymaking. Jaishankar's messaging suggests India neither seeks conflict with any major power, nor will it be coerced into subservience under economic threats. He reminded global partners that India's choices, particularly in energy, are shaped by a bigger canvas: national security, energy security, and a balanced global order.